is the hardest thing, I think, for them to comprehend this idea, and it's Trumpian in its formulation, that Canada has been abusing that Canada has been taking advantage, that Canada has been exploiting the poor, sweet United States. We're just a little country just trying to get by. And Canada comes in and foists its lumber on us. How dare they?
It's fertilizer, it's potash, it's oil, it's water, it's electricity. What a terrible country.
That's what I'm saying. Is that one of the harder things for them to wrap their heads around? This idea that they've been exploiting the relationship.
Yes, it's very weird for Canadians. Canadians totally get that America is the bigger partner. Canadians consume American entertainment, Canadian music. You know, when I was growing up, there were rules about Canadian content, which meant because America was so influential, Canadian radio stations and TV stations had to have a certain amount of content that was made in Canada, disproportionate, by the way.
Protectionism. It's protectionism.
We like, I think we're like 30%. I'm making the number up, but it was small. It was like, you got to play this much music from Canadians, which is how the Bryan Adams and the Celine Dions and people like that got big. Canada's always understood it's the super junior partner. And it's loved it. It loves America. Canadians mostly go to America for vacation. They go across the border when gas is cheaper. They love America. It's so hard for Canadians right now to be as angry as they are with Trump. But I do think they make the distinction between Donald Trump and America. And I will say, to your point, yes, Donald Trump was elected by Americans, but
are you about to let us off the hook here?
About a third of Americans voted for him. About a third of Americans voted for Kamala Harris, roughly within 7 million. And about a third of Americans didn't vote, who are qualified to vote.
That's right.
So if there's a crisis right now, and Donald Trump will tell you the crisis is non-citizens voting, the crisis is citizens not voting.
Oh, I like that formulation.
Not non-citizens voting. Non-citizens voting is it's a tiny, infinitesimal, vanishing number of citizens. The disincentive, if you're not a citizen, to vote, which is a felony offense, is massive, right? You're going to go to jail.
Terrible penalty. Yeah.
Terrible. And you'll never become a citizen again. There's no incentive. We need to create more incentives for that 1/3 of Americans who don't vote to vote. We should be at 100%.